this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Capricorn, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started, you guys. All right, so take what resonates with you, Capricorn, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn. Here we go. Two cards for Capricorn Spirit for their highest gift. This is for Capricorn. Well, nice. All right, so you have ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. Wow. So, you know, no matter what, you know, don't give up, you guys. Okay, keep going forward. Keep pushing forward. I know you've been through a lot, going through a lot. So, just keep going forward. Okay. It's like it's telling you, you know, you see all these mountains in the way, but, you know, you still have to keep going forward and not give up, okay? And then you also have protected by the angels. Wow, that is nice. You are cherished by the angels, definitely. Angels are always with us. If it's not your archangels, it's the guardian angels from people that have passed away. Definitely really very watched over. Very nice, Capricorn, very nice. All right, Capricorn, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Capricorn. One for the current. Oh, it's beautiful. One for the situation. One for the past. Good. One for the what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. This is for Capricorn Spirit. One for the what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Okay. Wow. Okay. So Capricorn, you start off with the Sun card, which is very beautiful. I love it. Love that Sun card. Look at that. He's a happy little baby. You know, feeling youthful, feeling positive, feeling like nothing can dim your light. So it's beautiful. You have the Queen of Pentacles for the situation. The Queen of Pentacles is talking about, you know, nurturing yourself. She's a multitasker. She knows how to do it all. She knows how to do it all. She does everything for everybody, but she does not take care of herself. She does at times, but it takes a while before she has to take care of herself. But really, they're asking you to really take care of yourself, okay, Capricorn? I feel like there could be some kind of pregnancy here, or you're finding out that there's pregnancy. I feel like there is abundance here also. You have the Four of Cups here for the past. The Four of Cups is talking about being disconnected, not being focused, you know. Maybe you're not feeling, maybe you're not seeing opportunities that are around you. We'll see why it's here. You have the Wheel of Fortune up here for the what's hidden. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about that there is a cycle about to close for you. Your luck is changing for the better. Then you have the Chariot down here for the Chariot for the hopes and fears. The Chariot is talking about, you know, taking control of your life, moving forward, you know, being successful, traveling. Could also be moving also from place to place. You also have the Page of Pentacles up here. Page of Pentacles is talking about that you are definitely on the right path. You're being very creative now. There's new opportunities, new projects here. Wow, there is that new beginning coming in. So start something new, for you to start something new. You have the Ten of Pentacles up here, trying to reach that material success. You're wanting that material success. You maybe also too, I feel like you could be also learning something new to reach that material success, and maybe that's what they're asking you to do. Also feel like you're trying to establish yourself in some kind of way. because it's like you don't want to have to be going back and forth with your financial finances. Okay, and then you have the Empress here. The Empress is saying that there could be somebody pregnant around you, or you could be picking up the energy, or it could be you, but there is definitely there's definitely some kind of pregnancy here. I also feel like you're birthing a lot of new ideas. You're going to have a lot of new ideas coming towards you. You're going to be very inspired. She is of abundance. She is of nurturing also. So you really need to start taking care of yourself, okay? Because you not only have that one, but you have the Queen of Pentacles here. So it's time, okay? It's time to start taking care of yourself. Okay, so let's see what's going on, Capricorn. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. Okay, here we go. This is for Capricorn spirit. Towards our highest good. So you have the Sun card, and why is the Sun card here? Well, okay, one more card. Let me put out one more card. All right. So you do have the Seven of Cups as below. The Seven of Cups and the as so below is what I meant. So below. And they're asking you to the nine. There's also the Nine of Cups. Okay, so they want you to really trust your intuition. Start making decisions from your heart, from your intuition, like your gut feeling. Really trust your intuition, you guys, because I feel like it's a big thing here. Things are going to start, you need to start thinking positive. Things are going to be positive, but you need to start thinking like that, you know. Be grateful for everything, big or small. Have gratitude. I feel like you're accomplishing what you set out to do. I feel like you're being very accomplished right now, content. They're asking you to be like that. You've done a lot in your life, and they want you to just be positive and be content with everything and have gratitude, even if it's for the smallest thing. I do feel like you have the Seven of Cups here. I mean, you do. Well, you do have the Seven of Cups here. But I do feel like you're going to have a decision to make. But they want you to be realistic with the decision, because I feel like you're daydreaming about everything. Like you want to do this, you want to do that, but they want you to be real. Be realistic with everything, especially with your finances. Like if you don't have the money, then don't do it. Okay. So really be careful when you're making any decisions. Be very objective. Be very wise. Okay. Because, it's like, they're asking you, don't give up on your dreams, but be realistic about it, okay? You have the Queen of Pentacles for the situation, and why is the Queen of Pentacles here? One more card. All right, so, you're very tired. You are very tired, That's why they're asking you to keep pushing forward and not give up. You have the Nine of Wands here. When the Nine of Wands shows up, that means that you're very overwhelmed with everything. There's a lot of things going on in your life. You're carrying everybody's problems on your shoulders, and you're just hurt. You've been hurt. You're tired. You're frustrated. But they're asking you, don't give up on things, okay? Because things are going to get better. But you need to rest. You also need to rest, okay? Because you're trying to push forward, but you're exhausted. You really need to take care of yourself more, okay? You do have the Ace of Swords here with the Ace of Pentacles, so definitely that new beginning's coming in very quickly. I do feel like you're going to have clarity. You're going to have a lot of breakthroughs. I feel like you need to really see the truth in things. Whatever situation it is, I feel like you just need to see the truth in it. Something that's there. And then you have the Four of Cups for the past. The Four of Cups says that you need to start focusing. You're very disconnected. I feel like you're very disconnected and not paying attention, that there could be some kind of opportunities that have come in and you're passing you by. I also feel like you're not very aware of things. Like you're not really paying attention, and you really need to start focusing on things. I know that you're frustrated. I know that you're very overwhelmed with a lot, and you're doing all you can to push through, but you also need to start paying attention. Take rest, gather yourself together and rest, because you're really not focusing, and there are opportunities that have been towards you or coming towards you. They want you to be more focused. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, and okay, one more card. Wow. So, wow. Okay. So you have the Judgment here. You have the Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Lover. So these all three are major arcana cards. Okay, so that's really good. But it's big. It's in a big way. You know, definitely a cycle is leaving you. Your luck is going to change. You know, they're asking you to just go with the flow. Let everything just come in. Okay. Don't try to wish it, don't try to, force it in, or, pray to God and start, yelling at him because you're not seeing things, just let it come in. Go with the flow. Let the wheel turn and let it come in, because your luck is going to change for the better. Also, you have the Judgment card here with the Lover's card. And when you get the Lover's card, they're asking you to really just trust the process on everything, okay? Really trust everything that's going on, even if it seems like you're not, nothing's happening, really just trust the process, okay? I feel like you could be also making some kind of choice. I feel like you need to communicate. I feel like there could be some kind of attraction also here for somebody, like some kind of attraction or some kind of new romance also. But definitely trust the process and everything. And then you have the Judgment card here, and the Judgment is talking about, waking up. You're waking up, you're seeing things clearly. You're seeing things different now. And now it's like almost as you're going through this rebirth, like you've been asleep for all this time, but now you're finally seeing the truth in everything. You're really seeing things for what they are. Wow, very nice. Okay, so then you have the Chariot card here, and the Chariot, why is the Chariot here? Wow, one more card. Definitely moving forward. You are definitely moving forward. You're taking control of everything, so it's good. You're going to start taking control of everything. You're going to be very successful. You do have the Knight of Wands here, and the Knight of Wands is talking about, like, don't go rushing on things, okay? Like, really take your time. Okay, I'm getting another message here for some people, okay? So just bear with me here. Okay, with the Knight of Wands, I feel like you really need to stop leaving situations that you're not dealing with. Like, okay, because you do have the Chariot card. For some of you guys, I feel like there is going to be success, but there's also, also need to start taking control of things. Like, start taking control of your life. I know I said, like, don't try to control things up here, but that's because your luck. That's because of your finances. I'm talking about situations down here, about, obstacles or problems that have been going on in your life. It's time to start dealing with them, because they want you to do that. Again, I feel with the Knight of Wands, I feel like sometimes you don't want to deal with it. Sometimes you just don't, you want to just shove them under the rug and just like wait. And I feel like it's time to start dealing with it. I feel like you need to be committed, okay? Because you need to. And I feel like you need to slow down, and when you're doing any decisions or really looking at anything, you really slow down, okay? Because I feel like you're rushing into things. Whatever it is, be careful, okay? There is traveling here. For some of you guys, you could be moving residence to residence also. And then you have the Eight of Wands, and there's going to be some kind of messages coming in for you. So pay attention. Look at your emails, your texts, whatever way you get your messages. Look at it, because there's something there that you need to see. I also feel like things are going to move very quick and fast, okay? And things are going to change quick, so be careful with that also. Wow, there's change coming in, fast change is coming in. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. And why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Capricorn? One more card. Wow, interesting. I told you the change is coming in. You have the Tower card here. Wow. Okay, so you do have the Page of Wands. Okay, so you start off with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is talking about that you are definitely on the right path. You will have financial opportunities coming towards you, and you will have a lot of other opportunities. You're going to have a lot of ideas, creative ideas. You're going to be very inspired to do things, which is very nice. I like that. But they also want you with the Page of Wands. What else did you get? Okay. So you have the Page of Wands to believe in yourself, that you can do anything. Okay. Maybe you could be starting something new also. Be open to anything. Be open to anything that comes forward towards you, because there's going to be opportunities. That's why you need to really start focusing, start resting, start taking care of yourself so that you can really see these opportunities coming towards you. They want you to take a chance on different things, like to explore different things, you know, if things that you didn't do before, you know, try to see what it's about, you know, what is it that's making you look at it, you know, really look into it, because there could be some kind of opportunity there. Really have optimism. Okay, be open for anything that comes your way, because it's coming in. I do feel like there is going to be a lot of change coming through. I also feel like there is that new beginning. There is going to be messages coming in, and I do feel like there is going to be a lot of change. So be ready. Change is here, you guys. Change is here. Don't give up and push forward. You have the 10 of Pentacles here. And why is the 10 of Pentacles here and what you need to work on? One more card. Wow, you got the Chariot again. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, so so you do have the Chariot card, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles, which is very nice. So there's a lot here. Okay, they want you to really commit yourself to moving forward. Okay, taking care of those situations, taking control of everything that's going on in your life. It's time. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that's going on in your life that you're not dealing with. You know, you're trying to avoid it, and it's time to start dealing with things. Okay, you know, you want this material success with the 10 of Pentacles. We all want it, right? We all want this. Definitely. We don't want to worry about money anymore, but we have to go through things. I feel like you're trying to establish yourself. You're trying to create that material success. I feel like if you would like start taking care of all these situations, and know that, you know, once you start taking care of everything, you know, the door's open. For some reason, I feel like, you know, you're like not trying to do that, but you want this, you want all this, you know, material success, you want this opportunities, but you need to start taking care of all these situations that are going on in your life. Okay, whether whether they're small or big, it's still, you need to start taking care of these situations. Definitely moving forward. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles here. You're very independent. I could tell that you know how to do things. You know how to do things, but you need to also see what the truth in a lot of things. I feel like you need to start working on yourself, like loving yourself, trusting your decisions. You know, I feel like you need to really live in the moment and be in the moment, because I feel like you're very disconnected and you're not paying attention, you know, to things. And I also feel like you just need to start taking control of your life. And then you have the Empress, because there is some kind of wealth coming in for you. There is abundance here. But I do feel like, because it's strong, the taking control of your life is more stronger, you know. So let's see what the Empress says. And why is the Empress here for Capricorn? One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Knight of Pentacles here. You have the 2 of Cups here also. So the Empress card, with the Empress here, you know, she's very loving. She knows how to handle herself. And this is you know, very loving, very, very caring for everybody. You know, you try to be there for everyone. You know, I do feel like there is some kind of abundance here. I do feel like there is a pregnancy here also. I feel like, or somebody around you could be pregnant. There's just somebody here. But you do have the Knight of Pentacles here, and the Lovers, or the 2 of Cups, I'm sorry. With the 2 of Cups, I feel like there is some kind of offer here coming towards you, but I feel like you still need to make decisions, and I feel like you need to make decisions from the heart. I feel like you need to connect with your intuition and use your intuition and trust it, because you're not trusting it. You're like avoiding it, and they're trying to tell you, like, be real, be realistic, trusting your intuition, use your intuition. Things are moving slow for you, but you're going to get there. You know, you've been working very hard, and you're going to achieve what you want, but things are just moving the way in divine timing. Okay, so be ready for that. And also to, have patience for everything. Even if it's going slow, have patience, okay? Because you will see all this, but it's taking its time, But you need to start taking control of your life. You need to start taking care of the situations that are just lingering. That's a big thing here. All right, so Capricorn, don't forget to take some rest also, and make your decisions from your heart, okay? Look at things differently. All right, and trust your intuition. All right, Capricorn, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.